job, Jim. We're happy that's over with. Okay, so listen up, guys. I know it's not part of normal mission protocol, but the med team wants you to take some time to unwind for a bit. During that LOI, they recorded spikes in your biomed sensors, so they'd like to monitor you for a while and let your adrenaline levels dissipate before you guys turn in. But Jim, by 2100, we need you to have the 3 bears tucked in for the evening, okay? Mo, Alexi, Kelly, that's an order. You hear? We'll keep an eye on things from down here. Tomorrow, you guys are going to make history. But tonight, you need to get your sleep. Good luck, Jim. Houston out.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
Yeah, that got my attention.
You had me worried there, buddy. Let's be glad we don't have to do that again.
Yeah.
Way to go, Jimmy boy. Now we know why you get paid the big bucks.
Hey, wait a minute. Did you say he's getting paid?
Well, considering that I crashed on my last LOI, yeah, I'd say that one turned out a lot better.
Wait, what?
Your last LOI? Jim, no one's ever done a low orbit insertion before. And I was with you during all those hundreds of simulations that we ran. And yes, you came close a few times, but you never crashed. What the hell are you talking about?
You went with me on this one. I was on my own. I was coming in too shallow, in danger of skipping off the atmosphere back into space. So I tried something different. I used my maneuvering thrusters to steepen my angle of descent, and I fired the retros a little sooner.
And?
And gravity took over and I dropped like a stone. Ship started to burn up in the atmosphere. When I could, I bailed out, and what was left of it crashed into the desert floor. No big deal.
No big deal. Our lives were in your hands, and you think it's
Kelly, relax. We're here. Bad simulation or not, everything worked out.
Okay. Maybe you're right, Mo. Maybe it's better we don't know what really happened. Damn, how sweet a sight is that? We're in orbit around fucking Mars. You guys have got to see this. It's fucking awesome.
Kelly, you're supposed to be settling down. Remember, you gotta be taking it easy.
Give her a break, Jim, all right? After all, tomorrow, the 3 of us are going to be standing on the surface. I mean, I may not be jumping up and down right now, but we're all feeling it.
Damn right. Aren't you gonna come see this?
I've seen it. I'll see it. You guys are gonna be down there for what, 10 days? I'll have plenty of time to look out the window. You know, the longer you stay wound up, the longer it's gonna take you to get down there. I mean, the medical boys aren't gonna let you hit the sack until your numbers have relaxed. And then they're gonna make damn sure you get your 8 hours in. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. I gotta stay back here and babysit the ship. So go ahead, whoop it up. I give a shit.
Jim is right. You should be more like me. Cool, calm, collected, huh?
You are so full of shit.
Yeah.
Jim's just jealous he's not coming with us. But you'd better be calm tomorrow. You have to pilot the lander.
Oh, I'm not worried about landing. Today Jim do his job. Tomorrow I do mine. Do not worry, darling. We will get there.
Oh, we'll get there all right. But listen, darling, we had better get there in one piece, or the wedding is off. Literally.
Okay, all right. Let's settle down. Is everybody good? Everything's okay? You know, I look at the 2 of you and I'm sorry, but I just can't picture you 2 together. I don't know what it is, but I just can't.
I know, right? I mean, who would have thought the token female astronaut would fall for the token Russian cosmonauts? Go figure.
Hey, I'm not talking anything. I have 10 years in a Russian space program. I have twice been to space station, and NASA used my design for Mars lander.
Settle down, lover.
Yeah, I'm with Bo on this one. I mean, seriously, what do you 2 see in each other anyway?
I don't know, really. I mean, as mission commander, you train separately from us, right?
Right.
As mission specialists, we trained together from the beginning. Somewhere along the way, something just clicked.
Actually, like an old movie, she hit me at hello.
My God, get a room, why don't you?
Yeah.
I give up. Hello, beautiful.
Girlfriend.
Hey, Maurice, you want us to leave you 2 alone?
Good one, Billy.
All right, touche. Again, I give up. But listen, Kelly, nobody, And I mean, nobody calls me Maurice. Got that?
Whoa.
Now come on, you two, seriously. Tomorrow we become the first humans to set foot on another planet. You can't sit there and think about that, and then tell me, like Jim says, it's no big deal.
Alright, it's big deal, okay? When we on surface, I would do cartwheels. I'd be like Olympic gymnast.
Now I wish I was coming with you. That I'd like to see.
You know, guys, this is really kind of nice. With all our landing preparations, I almost forgot what it's like to relax.
Yeah, it feels good.
It has been a long 2 weeks.
Well, we've been going at it nonstop since I brought you guys out of hibernation 2 weeks ago. And that reminds me, Mo, when we came in, you said I had you worried during the orbital insertion. What do you mean by that?
Oh yeah, that. I meant to ask you about that a while ago, but with everything going on, it slipped my mind.
What?
Well, it's just last week I was going over the mission program on the computer,
Oh?
and I noticed that most of the mission critical systems had been changed.
Changed.
Yeah, well, no, not changed really, just reprogrammed to all go automated on one command. That seemed odd to me. I was going to check with Mission Control about it, but I got too busy and never got around to it. I remembered it during LOI and hoped it wasn't your doing. Hoped you hadn't lost it and were planning to go rogue on us. But the LOI went off just fine. But now you've reminded me about it. I guess I'm wondering, why?
Well, look, it's no surprise, really. See, about a month ago, the centrifuge stopped rotating. No more artificial gravity. Of course, the three of you were still in hibernation, didn't have a clue. But I suddenly found myself in weightlessness, and even with the boys at Mission Control helping, it took me 2 days to get it fixed. And then less than 18 hours later, it went down again. Another 10 hours spent going over everything I looked at the first time to make sure I didn't miss something. And when it happened the third time, I lost it. Anyone who was on comm that night in Mission Control, I ripped them a new one. Well, they got me calmed down, and we finally got it fixed. But I think that scared them. And we decided that it would be a good idea to give them the ability to totally automate the mission with one push of the button, so none of the critical systems could be compromised if I or any of you ever truly lost it.
And that's it?
That's it.
All right. If that's it, I'll consider the matter closed. No other secrets you want to share with us?
What secrets?
Well, to be brutally honest, you.
What?
When I was named commander of this mission, I was given the authority to pick my own crew. I knew right away I wanted these two on my landing team, and I had 2 other guys in mind for my command module pilot. But instead, NASA assigns me you as my CMP, a guy who only joined the program a few months ago. Frankly, we've all been wondering why.
It's just that the worldwide fraternity of astronauts is not a very big one.
Americans, Russian, Chinese, altogether only a few dozen of us.
And with the amount of interagency work we do, we all know each other. We know whose everyone's strengths are, who will work well together. I was going to pick either Shanling from the Chinese programs or Vechka from Russian, but as my CMP. But instead, they give me you, a guy everyone knew next to nothing about.
We know a little bit about background, but none of us even know where you're from.
Come on, Jim. Level with us.
Yeah, come on. We all know you're a quiet guy, but we're all friends here. So tell us, why you?
Look, it's no secret, okay? I always knew I had what it took to be an astronaut. The math, the science, the medical knowledge, that all came naturally to me. It's just the way I am. It all came down to the psych profile. Can you keep it together up here, all by yourself in space for almost a year? You can't teach that. You can't train for that. You can either do it or you can't. The tests were brutal. I passed. Shanling and Ovechkin didn't. Simple as that. But given that, as new as I was to the program, I was just as surprised as the 3 of you to be named to this mission.
But with your background, why didn't you join NASA years ago?
Because no one was doing anything in space that interested me. I mean, there was no appeal.
You mean just being out here isn't appealing?
Being out here, no, it's not.
Bullshit.
That's crazy. Then why are you here?
Look, you all have to understand. There's no appeal circling the Earth in the space shuttle or camping out on the space station. The appeal lies in traveling through space to get somewhere else. Going to the moon had appeal, but nothing followed. They never took the next step. Until now. For me, it's always been about Mars. That's been my goal. That has appeal. That's why I'm here.
Now we know why you're here. Could you at least tell us where you're from?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Try me.
Roswell, New Mexico.
Seriously? An astronaut from Roswell.
Told you.
What is Roswell?
Really, Alexi? You've never heard of Roswell?
He doesn't know.
The supposed UFO crash of 47? Otherworldly materials scattered around the desert? Alien bodies? Area 51? People have been debating what really happened for decades.
I always thought that was fairy tale propaganda.
You're right, Jim. I don't believe you. But it's a start. Listen, I didn't mean for it to sound like we were hounding you, okay? So is everything good?
It's fine.
Good. You're gonna be all right tomorrow.
Oh, God.
Well, when the three of us head down, you're not gonna get too lonely up here by yourself, are you?
Why should I be lonely? I handled 11 months by myself. Another 10 days isn't going to matter. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. I've done my job. Tomorrow's about the three of you. And speaking of secrets, I want to know what each of you are thinking about tomorrow's landing. Mo, you're going to be the first one out. Given any thought to what you're going to say when you take that first step?
Oh, yes. I've definitely thought about it. I've dreamed of going to Mars ever since I joined NASA in 07. But then, boom, Obama canceled George W.'s Mars program. It hit me hard. I figured my dream of ever coming here, of hopefully meeting a little green man, would never come true. But I stuck with it. And when Ryan revived the Mars program in 24, I suddenly found myself at the head of the line to make the first landing. And tomorrow, I'll be the first man to set foot on Mars. As far as what I'm going to say, I'm not really sure yet. I've got a few ideas, but I may have a little fun with it first. Scream, "Oh my God, what's..." and cut the mic. But seriously, I'll just wait till the moment arrives and see what comes to mind first.
Gotta say, being mentioned in the same breath with the Wright brothers, Lindbergh, Armstrong, that's pretty heady stuff, man. But I gotta tell you, Mo Evans, first man to walk on Mars, doesn't exactly wax poetic, you know what I mean?
Oh, buddy, that's low.
I'm just saying. And what about the two of you? Given any thought to what you're going to say?
Us? Why would we have anything to say?
Because this is historic. I mean, yeah, Mo's gonna be the first one out. But each of you in your own way are going to be marking your own milestone down there.
What milestone? No one remembers who's second or third.
Come on, Alexi. No Russian ever walked on the moon. You'll be the first in your country to set foot on a celestial body. And Kelly, no woman has done either. I mean, come on. You have to have thought of something. You must have something prepared.
Well, yeah, actually I do.
What? Since when?
Really, Alexi? Only since the beginning, duh. I mean, you guys know I like to be considered one of the guys. The language, the attitude.
Really?
Yeah.
I hadn't noticed.
It's not an act. Seriously, that's who I am. It's me. And I've never looked for validation because I'm a woman. I work hard for everything I do. And I've never wanted anyone to think I've gotten to where I am because I'm a woman.
Trust me, I know that you are a woman.
Well, you shut up. Okay, yeah, I've been lucky too. I mean, I never had to deal with all that gender equality bullshit, and women's lib was way before my time, thank God. But I have thought about the women who came before me, broken barriers, and to think that after tomorrow, I'll be thought of in that same way. Well, that's pretty cool. Now, what about you? I know you've got something.
But you still haven't told us what you are going to say.
No, I haven't. And yes, I have something prepared.
Mm-hmm.
But you'll have to wait till tomorrow.
Oh, God.
Of course.
So, what about you? Spill it, handsome.
Well, as you all know, words are not a big deal to me. But tomorrow is big deal for my country. So many things in space we have been first to do. But like Jim say, we've never even walked on moon. No, my special moment is when Mo and I plant our flags, American and Russian, in Martian soil. Go ahead, laugh if you want. I get choked up thinking about that.
Amen. Well, come on, you two. Like the man said, tomorrow's a big day. It's 20:58 in 30 seconds. And knowing the boys in Mission Control, they've allowed for the 90-second radio signal lag, and have probably already sent Jim a reminder to get us 3 bears tucked in by 2100.
So long, my furry friends, it's bedtime.
Aw, Dad, can't we stay up a little longer?
Don't you ever quit?
You heard your fairy godfather down in Mission Control. 2100 is bedtime. Here's your sleep aid tablets. Take them now and swallow them, so I'm sure you've taken them.
Thanks, buddy.
Good night, Jim.
Good night, my friend. What are you going to do?
I'll be along soon. Little job I want to do first.
What jobs?
I was thinking of painting a name on the lander. I mean, all the Mercury missions, they had Freedom 7, Friendship 7, something painted on the capsule. I wanted to do the same thing.
What name?
You ever see the movie 2001: A Space Odyssey? I was thinking HAL 9000.
It's not funny, Jim.
Good night, Alexi.
I mean it. It's not funny.
Odyssey, this is Mission Control. It's 2100, gang. Time to hit the sack. Tomorrow's plan is to have you up at 0600, get you fed, suited up, run an equipment check, and then run the final lander checklist. If everything checks out by 1000 hours, you'll be on your way to the surface and history. Sleep well, Odyssey. We'll talk to you in the morning. Houston out.
Gotta hand it to those boys in Mission Control. They are nothing if not punctual. Thought I was finished when Mo found the changes I made to the mission program. It's lucky for me he never followed up on it, and that he bought my explanation. It's a lucky thing, too, that the computer signal has the same time delay as the radios. Aren't the boys in Houston going to be surprised when my changes hit their screens in about 90 seconds and they realize there's nothing they can do about it? Here we go. I can only imagine the surprise and the anger the 3 of them are going to feel when they wake up and find that they're approaching Earth and no longer orbiting Mars, and that I'm not there. Feel badly for them. They've been my friends. 3 of maybe a dozen people I can truly say that about since that fateful day over in New Mexico. People are going to wonder what happened out here. There'll be investigations, interrogations, speculation for years to come. But if there's one thing I'm certain about, they'll be back. It's just a matter of time. It's remarkable, really, how far they've come. In a little more than 100 years' time, they've gone from learning to fly, to jets, to rockets, to putting men in space, on the moon, and now on other planets. I never thought I'd get an opportunity like this, and I wasn't going to let it pass me by. Hello, beautiful.
Odyssey, come in. Jim, do you read? we've got a problem here. Jim, we lost computer control. Jim, are you there? Do you copy? Wait, hold on. What the hell? Odyssey, now the med screens are showing that 3 bears are in hibernation. Jim, do you read me? What did you... Wait, what? Oh my God. Guidance has Odyssey in an automated countdown for Earth's return, and systems show the lander's been powered up? Jim, what the hell's going on? Jim! Jim!
That's enough of that. It's time to head down. I wonder what their reaction would have been if I had told them that botched LOI was no simulation. It's hard to believe it's been 86 years since I messed that up. It's funny. Of all they hope to do here, Moe's dream of meeting a little green man is the only one that came true. Only he'll never know it. They each stood at this viewport, gazed out and dreamt about what they'd accomplish on the surface, never realizing what lies beneath. They wanted to make history. Me? I just wanted to go home.